Hello, everyone, and welcome to our weekly winery update. I'm your host, Amanda, and thank you so much for joining me tonight. So I have an exciting announcement. I am drinking one of our newest wines on the wine list. A few people kind of guessed or have been listening in. We have a new sparkling wine now called Bubbly Booze Day. So that's what I am sipping on tonight. If you guys are watching this and sipping on something new or delicious, let me know in the comments section what you're drinking tonight. So I've got the new beautiful Bubbly Booze Day. So this is a sparkling version of our Tuesday Booze Day blush, which is made with pink Catawba grapes, and it's really good. Normally Tuesday is a little bit sweet for me, but because of the sparkling aspect of it, I think that cuts down on the sweetness a little bit, and so it's not overly sweet. It's really good. So if you guys like Tuesday Booze Day, then you're gonna want to grab some of this Bubbly Booze Day here. So we've got that back in stock. We've got a lot of wines that we've been bottling and working on here. So we, of course, have a new wine of the month too. So I want to touch base on that first. So our wine of the month for July is Edelweiss. So if you haven't had this one before, it is a sweeter white. Has notes of like honey and pear. It's really good. So we've got the wine of the month for July, which is somehow tomorrow. It's already July. So we've got that starting tomorrow for all of our wine club members. And then that means that the summer collection is going to be available to everyone starting tomorrow then too. So if for some crazy reason you're still not in the wine club yet, starting tomorrow, the summer collection will be available to everyone, but then the Edelweiss is going to be available just to our Herd Wine Club members. So we've got that new wine. There's just all kinds of good stuff happening, but this bubbly wine is very good. Yum. And we did get almond sparkling back in stock, and then Sunday Fun Day should be coming back in a couple of weeks. So I feel like Allie's going to be making a whole bunch of different creations with this Bubbly Booze Day. I know it's summertime, a sparkling blush rosé wine. You really can't go wrong. Alexis is excited for Edelweiss. Ooh, Tina is in Punta Cana and drinking mojitos. Tina, I am extremely jealous. That sounds amazing. I am in Wisconsin, and at least I have wine. That's and it's going to be a fun weekend. We've got a few things going on this week. Otherwise, it's a holiday week. So we're going to be closed on Sunday for the 4th of July. But if you want to celebrate with Timber Hill Wines, make sure to go out to Milton's 4th of July celebration at Schilberg Park. They are going to be having our wine pouches there. So even if you want to partake in the fireworks, I know they're going to have a DJ and band, all kinds of really fun stuff happening in town. And of course, the Milton Parade is on Sunday too. And I saw some people are already staking out their spots on the main drag in Milton to get their spot for the parade. So it's pretty crazy. And the parade is a big deal in Milton. So we'll be up at Schilberg Park with the wine pouches and maybe also enjoying the music and fireworks and everything that they have going on there. For events this week, we've just got our Wino Bingo happening. Like I said, kind of maybe a slower week, but not slower because it's going to be a crazy busy week. But this month for our Wino Bingo organization, the Great Lakes Hemophilia Foundation will be coming and calling bingo. So Wino Bingo will be happening on Friday at 6 p.m. And then that's, like I said, that's kind of it for events that we have going on this week. Tomorrow's just hopefully going to be a nice day. Friday, bingo. And then Saturday, we had originally planned on music, but unfortunately the musician canceled. And so we don't have anything crazy planned for Saturday, but I have a feeling there are going to be a lot of people coming in and just stocking up on wine for the weekend. So Saturday will be a fun day. And then on Sunday, we're all going to be enjoying wine and barbecues and time with our family and friends here. And I'm probably going to be working on this here. So if you haven't heard, we purchased a horse trailer, an old horse trailer, and we are converting it into a bar cart that will look very similar to this. And we are calling it the Timber Hill Blind because it kind of reminds me of a hunting blind. And we do have some updated progress here. So it no longer just looks like a regular horse trailer. This last week, we got a visit from Hyder Custom Welding. And so if you haven't seen the video, I've got some more footage here of the work that they did this last weekend. So let me show you that. Yay, we have a window. We posted another video on Saturday where you can see him taking out that piece there. So Hyder Custom Welding, Corey came in, he cut out that piece to open up the one side that we're going to put the serving window out of. Then he also cut a hole into the spot where we're going to have the keg lines coming up. So that little door area here that you see, the little white door, that is where all of our new wine kegs are going to go. And then from that compartment, he cut a hole and we'll have the lines coming up and have a keg server there. So it's definitely going to be a work in progress. I am hoping for some good weather here and to be able to spend some days getting it sanded and painted. My dad, of course, has already been working on all of the woodworking stuff. So he's got the bar top finish already and the support system for the bar top. And then by some miracle, we still have some of the wood that is from the barn that we use to make our main bar and the barn door that's in the tasting room. So fingers crossed, we're going to be able to use some of that in the blind and have our mini Timber Hill on the go match our current bar and vibes there too. So stay tuned. Hopefully, like I said, next week, maybe, fingers crossed, I will have it painted or at least primed and sanded and everything. So stay tuned and keep looking out for videos and photos. We're going to be making a special photo album with the progress and videos and photos of it. So it's going to be fun. It's quite the undertaking though. So it's going to also take quite a bit of wine. And again, thank you so much to Hyder Custom Welding. They came out like instantly, I would say, and he did an amazing job. That was definitely one of the things that I couldn't tackle. Painting, it's not going to be an easy task, but I can do it. Welding is not, I'm more of a winemaker, not really a welder. So we'll leave the welding to Corey here. So let's see what else we have going on this week. We, of course, have our wine slushy machine filled with some new flavors. This week we have lemonade and sangria. The sangria is the Saturday sangria. So it's a red sangria with lemon and lime, and it's very delicious to combine the two as well. So you can do a lemonade sangria. I did a lot of mixed glasses of that today. And again, we've got our to-go options, and you can always stick those in the freezer. So if you want to come on out any day this week and get some to freeze for the 4th of July, I think that would be a genius idea. And then we have an event coming up next week. If you are a Herd Wine Club member, go to the Facebook group and check out our Herd tie-dye event we have coming up next Wednesday, July 7th at 5 p.m. We ordered t-shirts that have the logo on the front, and then on the back they say Herd member, and the shirts are just white. So then we'll be tie-dyeing them and having a little tie-dye party at the winery on July 7th at 5 p.m. I am really excited. I don't know. I think the last time I tie-dyed was probably college. So hopefully my shirt can turn out as amazing as this shirt here looks. It's going to be fun. Tie-dye is like all the rage right now. So of course we had to tie that in to our event though, and not just make tie-dye shirts. Let's all just have a party and make tie-dye shirts together. So if you haven't yet, go on to the Herd Facebook group and get your tickets for that. It's just $15, and that includes the shirt and, of course, your supplies, the tie-dye supplies we'll have there too. All right. Let's check in with Allie next and see what she's mixing up this week. Sounds like it could be the perfect red, white, and blue drink.
Welcome back to Pour Decisions. Today, let's make a blueberry lemonade. So this one uses 2 of our wines. We've got the lemon, which is available for everyone starting July 1st, and then of course Big Buck Blueberry. Starting in our glass, we're gonna do 2.5 ounces, 3 ounces of blueberry, Big Buck Blueberry. On top of that, we're gonna go in with about 2 ounces of lemon. And I wanted to make it bubbly, but I forgot to get club soda, so I guess we're using Sprite today. Just top it off a little bit. And I don't have ice today because I forgot to get some. Let's try it. Cheers. This is good. For a crowd, a full bottle of blueberry and 3/4 of the bottle of lemon. That would be. There's a ghost in here. There's a ghost in here. And I'm scared. So I better skedaddle. But yeah, blueberry lemonade. Very good, very refreshing. Cheers.
Oh, Allie, I don't know why she's convinced that we have a ghost at the winery. I promise you that if ghosts are real, we likely do not have a ghost, since it is definitely a newer building out in the industrial park. It makes no sense unless that ghost really loves wine. That would be the only reason why I could see why a ghost would be hanging out at the winery, haunting poor Allie. But oh, she's too funny. She forgot ice, but it was still good. I love it. So Kathy's got a good question. She said, can someone make my shirt? I already have an event next Wednesday. So if you want, you can send somebody else to make your shirt. Otherwise, we are going to be doing this herd tie-dyeing event probably twice. So we're doing it on Wednesday, and with just kind of like 1 week notice. We're hoping to kind of have like a smaller crew and test it out and see how it goes. And then hopefully it goes well. And then we'll probably do another tie-dyeing event then on a Saturday or Sunday. So just a little more explanation on why it's on a Wednesday night and only a week away. We're just going to be doing it. The people that get to come on Wednesday get to be kind of our test pilot people. So hopefully they are already experts tie-dyers. Otherwise, have no fear. I'm sure Mel and I will be YouTubing and figuring out some good tie-dyeing tips here so we can be as much help as possible. But if you want someone else to come and tie-dye your shirt, that's totally fine. Otherwise, we will likely in the near future be hosting another tie-dyeing event. So just stay tuned for that date. If you can't make it for the one next week, we will have more coming up here. So don't worry. Let's see, what else do we have going on? If you haven't heard, we have, starting tomorrow, our Christmas in July extravaganza, I guess. So starting tomorrow, we are re-releasing our Christmas wine boxes. So it's the 12 wines of Christmas. And there are some wines in there. Actually, most of the wines in there are not wines that we sell normally. For example, the one in this photo was our wine of the month in January, and it went in a hot second. The wine of the month in January, we called it Coronacation, but it was also in the Christmas boxes as Vixen on Vacay. And so some of the herd exclusive wines and different wines that are only in the Christmas box we're going to be reopening the vault, I guess. And starting tomorrow, we're doing a big Christmas in July sale on our Christmas boxes. So if you are just a herd member, you can get them for $75 a box, and non-herd member price is $85 a box. So another good reason to join the wine club, but it's going to be an awesome deal. There's 12 half bottles of wine in there. And like I said, most of them are unique wines to the Christmas box. And even though they have kind of a Christmas festive-y thing, you can still enjoy them even in July. And someone told me we don't have cable, and I don't really watch the Hallmark Channel, but I think it was Julie was saying that the Hallmark Channel is doing Christmas movies, doing a Christmas in July thing too. So if you want to get real crazy, get a Christmas in July Christmas box and watch a Hallmark Christmas movie marathon and hang out in your pool all in the same day, which seems very odd to be doing in Wisconsin, but I am really excited. We've got, let's see what other wines are in spiced white, spiced red. I always thought that those would make really good sangrias too. So right now would be the perfect time to get a box and try those. There's a lot of really good wines in there that we don't have right now. So, and if you want to get real crazy, come Christmas time, we do a special deal where you get $20 off your Christmas box if you return your box that you had the year before. So that could be another option then too. So if you know that you're going to want to give one as a gift for Christmas, you could come now, get the box, and then drink all those wines, and then come back during Christmas season and we'll fill up your box from Christmas in July. All right, so we've got that going on. Like I said, don't forget, we're going to be closed on the 4th of July. And Oh man, it has just been a busy week already. Yesterday, I had to drive a full tote of wine down to Illinois, which was full of our Sunday Funday sparkling. And then while I was down there, I brought back the load of our new sparkling wine. So I feel like it's already been a really busy week. Tomorrow, we are going to be bottling. We've got a couple of wines that we're getting pretty low on, and there's some wines that we're sold out of that we need to bottle. So we've got a lot of bottling to do in the next week, or 1 to 3 weeks, I guess. We're going to be doing a lot of bottling. And then we're also going to be doing some kegging, which is a whole new venture for me too. I have yet to, we've done some small kegs at the winery for different events and that's how we used to bottle. Sunday Fun Day was through the kegs. And then it was just, we were growing too much for us to be bottling it 5 gallons at a time. So now we have to take it somewhere else to get it bottled. But the kegs that we're working on, those will work in the blinds, and then we'll be able to take them with us to all different kinds of events like Chili Mania that's going to be coming up in September, Tallman Arts Fest in August, and hopefully even we've got an event coming up July 9th and 10th. We are going to be at the Rock the Grounds at the Rock County Fair. They're going to be having a 2-day event that sounds amazing. The first day, Friday, they're going to have tied in with the beef cookout. So the big annual beef cookout that they do every year, they're going to add on to that and have music, beer, and wine. And it's just going to be a good time at the fairgrounds. Then on Saturday, they have a bunch of food trucks coming in, and they're going to be having beer and wine again and music all day. So they've got a bunch of music, food, and entertainment happening. They're calling it Rock the Grounds, and it's going to be a fundraiser that's going to make up for them not being able to host the fair last year. And we're just really excited. I don't know. I think I'm being way too ambitious to think that the blind is going to be coming with us, but I'm just that crazy. Maybe I'm going to be able to wave a magical wand like Cinderella's fairy godmother and turn the pumpkin into a chariot. We'll see. It is going to be a holiday weekend here, so hopefully that doesn't cut into my plans for the blind too much. But we've got the Rock the Grounds event coming up, lots of events coming up. And if you ever want to help out with any of these events, please feel free to message or email us. We love having people from our tight-knit community coming and helping us pour wine and hang out. And of course, then you get to listen to the music and enjoy the event then without having to buy a ticket. So it's always a win-win. I do have a video I want to show you guys here next where I stopped out at the Vineyard and saw some progress there. So let's see how our little baby vines are doing. Checking in on the Vineyard today. Everything is looking really good. Lots and lots of green coming up out of our grow tubes here. And even though these vines will not be producing fruit here for the next couple of years, at least not fruit that we can use for wine making, they are already growing some grapes here. So you can see we've got some little baby grapes happening on some of these vines already. Hard to believe it was only a month since we planted them and we've already got some grapes that are hanging off of here. But again, these will not be able to be used this year for making wine, but probably in 3 years we'll be able to use the grapes. But I don't know the exact percentage, but every vine I see here, I see green coming up. So if there are any that don't have green coming up out of the grow tubes by now, there's a chance that they haven't made it and that we may have to replant them. But a lot of them are looking really, really good. And like we saw here, even having some fruit hanging off of them. So exciting things happening at the vineyard for sure. Stay tuned. Oh, it's so exciting going out there and checking on all the vines. And next time I need to just bring a bottle of wine and a chair with me and camp out and just relax on the future patio. Still not really a whole lot of progress on the building and when we could be breaking ground. We're still waiting on permits and everything. This week's fun update was the county wanted us to move the driveway location from where it is right now. So we're hoping to keep it where it is. So that's kind of this week's big project, is working with the county then to get our driveway to stay where we have it rather than having to move it, because we are in Wisconsin. And the longer the driveway, the more snow that we have to plow, among some other reasons. So hopefully we can get that figured out. And then as far as the building and all of that stuff goes, we're working on everything. It's just this patience is a virtue that is very necessary when going through all of this. It's important as a winemaker since wine takes so long. And that's kind of helped, I think, in this process, having good patience and being able to distract myself too with all the fun, exciting things we have going on at the winery, like new wines and, of course, our new mobile wine bar, The Blind. Lots of fun things happening at the winery. And with all these events starting back up again too, it's going to be a busy, crazy summer, I am sure. And if you weren't there last week, we had Gary the band out. We had an amazing crowd. It was so much fun. So again, this week we don't have any live music, but then next week we will be back with live music on Sunday. Cindy Myers is going to be coming out, and she's always a great joy to have at the winery. So we'll be hopefully just having a fun, busy weekend of everybody coming in and getting their wine slushies. The new bubbly booze day is available starting tomorrow. And this one we decided to make available to everyone. So everyone is welcome to come in and sip on this bubbly booze day. Perfect wine for this weekend, I would say too. Or you could whip up one of Allie's lemon blueberry drinks. That sounded very delicious. Although hopefully your ice maker works a little better than ours does, and you'll be able to pour it over some ice. All right, well, that's all I've got for today. It's just going to be a hopefully a fun holiday week. I hope that you guys get to spend some time with family or friends, relax, kick back, and enjoy some wine. That's kind of what I'm planning to do, and then maybe get some work done on our new little project, The Blind. So we'll see. Cheers to a fun week ahead, and I hope to see you all soon. Thanks for joining me.